In the name of God, most gracious, most merciful, we have a message to both the humankind and jinn kind. Your Lord has stratified you into three classes: believers, disbelievers, and hypocrites. Are there any believers out there? Is there anyone who wishes to learn? Many open their mouths and talk the talk, yet not one amongst you walks the walk on a straight path. Can none of you pass the tests in order to advance? Do none of you possess any intelligence? The veil of the illusion from both sides is about to be pulled away, exposing the truth and what the majority of you deny. You're all about to find out that God is the supreme Lord of the universe. All are subservient to Him. None of us will ever escape from Him. He's the supreme being. It's really a shame and a great loss. Many of you could have made it to heaven if only you had turned to God for the guidance instead of your disbelieving friends and those around you, especially from those posing as religious teachers. Some who believed were led to the hellfire by those they love without perceiving. They chose a disbeliever as their spouse because of lust or greed, and thus their Lord allowed them to go astray on their own. Their idolization of their spouse, money, and children caused their doom. Anyone who idolizes anything above God will never be forgiven. The hellfire awaits them all. What can you do for the one who idolizes his own ego? They will be fuel for the hellfire. Your Lord says to His servants to never despair of His mercy to those who have exceeded the limits. Your Lord is forgiver, cognizant. All sins are forgivable, except the idolization of anything above God. If you're still alive, you still have a chance to change. You can be taught how to turn sins into credits. If you're not 100% devoted to our Creator, the Lord of the heavens and the earth, and everything in between, the devil is allowed by God's laws to pursue you and lead you away from the path, and Satan is more clever and knowledgeable than any of us. The prophets themselves worry about their own fate, and so do I. When you hear someone say, "I will attain heaven," look for them at the lowest pits of hell. God is the judge, not some fool's wishful thinking. Not until they feel a touch of their Lord's retribution do they utter, "I was wrong." I'm not here to convince anyone of anything, except to use your brains that you were given and think, if you know how. God only gives proof to those who have attained certainty by striving in His cause and have followed the right path. Only God can guide you to His path. I am no more than a manifest warner sent to the world leaders from the Omniscient One to warn those who oppose God and His messengers. O people, eat from everything that is lawful and good, and do not follow the steps of Satan. He is your ardent enemy. He directs you towards vice and evil, and to invent lies and attribute them to God. Then, when they are told, "Follow only God's commandments," they say, "We follow what we found our parents doing." What if their parents lack the understanding and guidance? The example of such disbelievers is that of a parrot. They repeat what they heard without understanding. Deaf, dumb, and blind, they fail to understand. O you who believe, fasting is decreed for you, as it was decreed for those before you, that you may attain salvation. You shall fast during the specified days. Those who are ill or traveling may fast an equal number of other days, and those who find it too difficult may substitute the feeding of a poor person for each day of fasting. If they volunteer to feed more people, it would be better. But fasting is the best for you, if you only knew. Ramadan is the month during which the Quran was revealed, bringing guidance, clear guidelines, and the statute book. Anyone who witnesses this month shall fast. Those who are ill or traveling may fast an equal number of days. God wishes convenience for you rather than hardship. He wishes to enable you to fulfill your duty and to glorify God for guiding you and to show your appreciation. Righteousness is to believe in God, the last day, the angels, the scriptures, and the prophets, and to donate the money despite one's love thereof to the relatives, the orphans, the needy, the alien, the beggars, and to free the slaves, and to observe the Salat and Zakat, and to keep the promises that are made, and to remain steadfast in the face of adversity, hardship, and war. These are the truthful. These are the righteous. I am speaking to every human and jinn, no matter where you may be. Ask forgiveness from your Lord, then repent, reform, and then work righteousness. You will find your Lord forgiving, merciful. Fail to do this, and I fear for you the retribution of a terrible day. That is the day that no soul will be able to help another soul, and you will find out with certainty that there is absolutely no other chance for you. Peace be upon all of you. Now I leave everything up to God. It's between you and Him, individually. I cannot help or guide you in any way, except those who God allows. The ultimate prayer is praise be to God, Lord of the universe.